Good evening, everybody. The Stevens softball team is headed to Aberdeen for the state tournament. The six-seeded Raiders will take on Sioux Falls, Washington in Thursday's opening round. Chloe Ohlsen is a big part of Stevens' success. Here's a closer look. Chloe Ohlsen is a standout for the Stevens softball team, and the sport has always been a big part of her life.
I was probably about 5. My older sister played, and my dad has coached me for pretty much as long as I can remember. He's been my coach, so he's been a big part and factor of like playing softball.
You know, Chloe is a kid that I have had the opportunity now to coach for 2 years, and we've seen significant growth in her over the 2 years that she's been with us, and she's just a fun kid to have around, very easygoing, and but inside she is a huge competitor.
Ohlsen has delivered in a big way at the plate for the Raiders this season, and she says there's no better feeling than connecting on a big hit.
It's definitely very exciting. It honestly lifts you up, and I think after that it's like easier to get in the batter box and just like relax and hit the ball.
We can put her in left field or right field depending on what type of pitcher we have and what type of hitting the other team has. And then right now her strength is her hitting. She started off the season a little bit slow, but she's come around and has one of the highest batting averages on our team right now, which is fantastic for her.
As she grows older, the senior plans to stay connected to the sport of softball, and she has a strong bond with her teammates.
I think hanging out with your teammates and just like bonding, and also when it's a close game, and just like, I don't know, all of the moments are so much fun. It's just being able to have fun with all your teammates.
Chloe plays a huge part of our success with her leadership and with her play on the field. Again, the kids look up to her and follow her by the example that she sets, having been part of our team last year and again this year.
Well, let's jump on in for another edition of Big Old Fish. And this evening, Carson Neuschwander is our featured angler. Carson reeled in this 18-inch rainbow trout out of Canyon Lake. Congratulations, Carson, and best of luck in the rest of your fishing endeavors. Now, you too can be featured on a Big Old Fish. Just send us your picture by using the Submit Photos link at codatv.com. Make sure and give us the full name of the person who caught the fish, what kind of fish it is, how big it is, and where it was caught. Get those pictures in, and we'll get you on Big Old Fish. Good catching up with the Stevens softball team, Jack. They're headed to the state tournament. They'll open up play in Aberdeen coming up on Thursday.
What do you have coming up tonight, Vic?
Legion baseball tonight. We've got a doubleheader going out at Fitzgerald Stadium. Post 22 and Sturgis matching up. Game 1 is just underway. Game 2 coming up around 7:30, and I'll have the highlights of that for you coming up tonight at 9 and 10 o'clock.
All right. Thank you very much, Vic. Well,